I'm Amanda from White Lotus Pottery, and today I'm going to be showing you how to wedge clay in preparation for throwing. There are many different ways to wedge clay. The one that I'm teaching you today is one that I find works the best for beginners. It's a great place to start, but it's also a wedging technique that will last you through your whole career. I will be showing you the ram's head technique. It's going to be helpful to incorporate your whole body ergonomically so that you don't hurt yourself. As far as your feet go, you might want a stance so that you have one foot in front of the other. Some people like to have their feet parallel. The way that we start the ram's head technique, I'm wrapping my hands around, rock the clay towards your body, pushing with the fleshy part of my palm, that fleshy part below your thumb. If I rock the clay towards me and I push down and away, rock again, rewrap my hands, rock, push away. We're getting this steady sort of rocking rhythm. Having my hands wrapped around the outside prevents the clay from becoming a long hot dog or tube that kind of squishes out. So I have this really nicely contained form that comes out. It's called the ram's head because of the spiral that you get here. I think it looks a lot like a monkey if you give it some eyes. By doing these tiny, small pushes, you're getting layer and layer and layer of clay kind of built up. Wedging does a couple things for us to prepare our clay to throw on the wheel or to hand build with. One of the things it does is it removes air bubbles. So by doing these little rocks and putting layer on top of layer, I am making sure I'm removing air bubbles. Unlike kneading bread, where you're trying to put air into your dough, you're trying to get air bubbles out. And by going around and around and doing at least 60 wedges, that should make your inside, your outside, and your outside, your inside, and the clay becomes homogeneous. The other thing that wedging does for us is it allows the moisture to be evenly distributed. The third thing that wedging does is it starts to align the molecules of the clay. Now, clay molecules are flat, and when they come out of a bag of clay, they are probably at odd angles to each other and going in all weird directions. So by starting to wedge the clay and you're getting this spiral motion, you begin to align those molecules of the clay, which helps support your clay structurally when you then go to throw with it on the wheel or build with it for a hand building project. So we're getting those molecules lined up, we're getting air bubbles out, and we're distributing moisture evenly by wedging the clay. Once you feel like you've gone around and around and around at least 60 times, you can use your tabletop. I'm gonna slam it to get a nice cube shape. And after I've done that, I'm just gonna bang it with my hands to get a round ball. This is gonna set us up for success on the wheel without air bubbles, without too many wrinkles. But as you can see, I have some wrinkles in this ball of clay and I'm not too worried about it, so that's fine. And that's how we wedge. So now we're ready to throw. Thanks for joining me in the studio, and I wish you a wonderful day of wedging.